Kansas lawmakers present a big check for 29th and Grove groundwater testing, but there are some issues to work through before that money can be used for testing.
12 News reporter Julia Daughtry here tonight and was at Grove Park with a check when that check was presented. Julia?
Mike, Rachel, the city and county must release $1 million total for state funds to be released for testing. But funds for groundwater testing is not in the city or county budget. And Kansas lawmakers say waiting for funds to continue testing could be life-threatening. Kansas lawmakers are planning to give $2.5 million to go towards 29th and Grove groundwater testing. Roughly 50 years ago, a chemical spill from a Union Pacific rail yard left people in the 29th and Grove area exposed. This exposure leading to a higher risk of cancer and low birth rates for those in the area. However, for state funds to be released, the city of Wichita and Sedgwick County must release their portion of funding for testing.
The first $1 million requires a $1 million match from the local municipalities, that being the county and or the city. They have not met that requirement as of yet.
Funding for the spill is not in the 2025 city or county budget. Now, the president of the Northeast Neighborhood Association is calling on city and county leaders to act fast for testing.
We must have that matching million from either the city, the county, or a combination of the two. But they need to do their part.
The city of Wichita say they are currently in discussion about funds for groundwater testing, releasing this statement saying they are looking forward to continuing the work alongside the state and county health departments in our shared goal of keeping Kansas residents safe. But to continue testing in the community, a few local health clinics are stepping up to the plate.
Grace Med, Hunter Health, and Health Corps, all three have decided to step up, and they're going to provide the tests free of charge, and they'll just be reimbursed at a later date.
Sedgwick County saying they are still in discussion of terms of funding. Releasing this statement, Sedgwick County is continually working in partnership with KDHE, Union Pacific, the Kansas Health Foundation, the City of Wichita, the Governor's Office, and our local federal qualified health clinic regarding the contamination at 29th and Grove. Rachel?